Warning, the content you are about to consume is
nuts. How much of them are we capable of eating in one sitting? Well, we've never tried, so that's what we're about to find out for today's food challenge, and we should start with the pecan options. Perfect. So here we have got honey roasted full pecan pecans. Ooh, that's a lot of sugar. And then we've got them in their blended form with this maple pecan pecan butter. Let's take a look at this stuff. Ooh, that's a nice muffin. This mixture is absolutely delicious. And we put it on wraps that are made out of almonds. I guess those are new, so says the package. Check these out. So wraps made out of almonds. We got pecan pecans and pecan pecan butter. Ready to give it a shot? Let's dive in. That's like a dessert wrap. That's a lot of nuts.
Yes, it was a lot of nuts. A thick, dense tortilla of nuts. If only there were a delicious nut-inspired syrup to help it all go down.
These are awesome. Let's elevate the pecan one step further. Oh, pecan turtle sauce. I forgot that we even had this. So this is pecan caramel sauce, and we'll be putting that on this ridiculous pecan mixture, which is absolutely delicious. You wouldn't think nuts could be this indulgent. I don't know if people are going to agree or disagree with that statement. Let's keep going. Whoa, that'll do it. Off to a great start with this mixture. We've got the sweet nuts, we've got the sweet nut butter, we've got the sweet sauce. Absolutely delicious way of starting what inevitably becomes a very difficult challenge. Yeah, this may not be the prettiest thing you've ever seen, but like Nate said, absolutely delicious. And bringing things like the syrup really did help get the nuts down, but we did try to go in on the nuts as much as possible because that is the objective of this video, to eat as many nuts as possible. I wanted to make sure that thing was entirely clean. But wow, that was absolutely amazing. And I love the use of the almond wraps as a vessel. It really helps them go down, and it's absolutely delicious. Yeah, that worked out way better than I thought. And the pecan syrup kind of helped it glide down a little bit too, because the nut butters can definitely get sticky. That's a lot of it. All right, what's nut number 2? I'm thinking that we try something that we haven't had before, and that would be these Elote Mexican street corn almonds. That sounds like a great move. I believe that these are brand new. I guess we forgot to even try them on their own. But I think that this mixture will do the trick. So we mix them with some Tostitos like nacho cheese, and then just a little bit of Philadelphia plain whipped cream cheese. And then we put them in these sick looking little tortillas that we just found at the grocery store. They're literally tortilla pockets so that you can just fill it. Look at this thing. We got so excited when we saw these. It's too cool. Check out the mixture. It seemed like the absolute perfect vessel to eat a bunch of nuts out of. Yes. Ready to try it? Let's give it a go. That's unbelievable. Almonds are definitely a hard nut, but that is delicious. I love it. Yes, this burrito of sorts was absolutely delicious, but like Pete mentioned earlier, we know it's not that pretty to look at, almost like an egg salad of sorts, but pairing a Mexican flavored almond with the nacho cheese just made so much sense. Yeah, I think that the pairings that we brought for these almonds were the right choice, because the almonds, in my opinion, definitely proved to be the most difficult nut to break down out of all of them. Yeah.
Did that exceed your expectations as far as it exceeded mine?
In a great way. Absolutely amazing. We're probably the first people to have ever enjoyed an entire can of almonds inside of a tortilla pocket, but I'm here to say it's absolutely amazing, especially with those mixtures of ingredients.
And this thing made for such a clean eating experience.
Yeah.
I am a believer. We must keep moving though.
But first, about those almonds, definitely, if you like things that just have a little bit of heat to them, those are perfect. Not overly spicy, and if you're curious about the pockets, this is what that product is. If you want to find it, we found them at Walmart.
All right, toasted coconuts are up next. That's what I'm thinking.
That sounds awesome. These things are literally impossible to open. Wow, look at how coated those are. Holy cow, look at these things. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera just how coated they are, but they look like New York street nuts.
They taste like them.
Oh wow, that is unbelievable. That is a lot of cashew butter and a lot of cashews. I think that jar is like 12 ounces. Check them out though.
I feel like that's the closest we're gonna get to peanut butter today.
Yes, this might be the most difficult thing to eat. All right.
We're gonna get a lot of calories deep with this one.
That is absolutely amazing though.
Ready? Mm-hmm. And if you are someone out there wondering where the peanuts or peanut butter are, well, peanuts are technically legumes, and while a lot of people still consider them nuts, we did not want our entire comment section to be people telling us that peanuts are not nuts.
I need some help. Reinforcements. This is one thick mixture. Absolutely delicious, but extremely thick. We'll see if this syrup can help in any degree. I must say, as much as I'm absolutely loving this, I'm slightly worried about what the texture of these nuts is going to do to the roofs of our mouth, because they are very abrasive.
Yeah, especially this whole like jumbo-sized cashews.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, that definitely did become a problem in this challenge. The roof wreckage is not something we had anticipated with this one, but ended up being a pretty big problem and took a few days for our mouths to heal. Yeah, but as far as the comparison that you made to these nuts and New York street nuts, that couldn't be more accurate. If you've ever been to New York City and got those caramelized cashews off of the cart, these tasted just like them. And I feel like if you wanted to relive that experience, go to Walmart, buy the toasted coconut cashews, toss them in the oven for a few minutes, and I feel like it would be like it was just off the cart.
Absolutely. A couple quick things. One, those were unbelievable, but I definitely underestimated just how much this challenge was going to put the skin of our mouths through, because I'm definitely already feeling it. Absolutely love that, but also, I'm going to now use this cashew butter vessel as a container for almond milk. That's smart. We're probably going to hear that from someone. It'll make sure that this thing is extra clean, and it also adds to our nuts. I'll tell you what.
We're gonna have to jump back to savory because all of our sweet items are paired with a nut butter, and that does not help anything go down.
That is thick.
So let's do some salt and vinegar pistachios.
Sounds good to me. This is our biggest bag of nuts of the day, I believe. Salt and vinegar pistachios, 11 ounces of nuts. Oh, that looks to be a lot of seasoning. Oh, yeah. It is. Okay, that is an extremely salty mixture. Yeah, but holy cow is it good. So this is salt and vinegar pistachios. It's basically an entire can of whipped Philadelphia cream cheese. All the rest from what was left over from the Elote almonds. And then we're going to be trying them on two different vessels. One being the pocket. Oh, it also has honey mustard in it. One being the pocket, and then we're also going to try it on a croissant. let's see which vessel we prefer for this ridiculous mixture. Okay, that's working really well. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I dare you to tell me one thing that does not work on a croissant. Everything. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think that this creation actually looks pretty epic. It's kind of like a play on a bagel and cream cheese, just with a whole lot of texture from those pistachios. And the croissant is definitely an easier vessel to eat than a bagel.
Absolutely, and of course cream cheese is our favorite thing in the entire world, so how are we not going to enjoy this thoroughly? That was excellent. Now here is the wrap. I love that combination of ingredients on a croissant. Yeah, I think I'm favoring the Mexican wrap from earlier above this, but this is really good. Yeah, it's definitely going to induce a bit of heartburn though because of the sodium level. The move for going with regular whipped cream cheese and not a flavor is definitely ideal. Yeah. I think I'm favoring the croissant for this one.
On the note of heartburn, Pete was fine the day after this, but I was dealing with it horribly, and I think it was this mixture that induced it. I was burping up what felt like gasoline. Yeah, I was fine in terms of heartburn, but the bloating was absolutely ridiculous. But what else is ridiculous is these tortilla pockets. I love them, and I would anticipate seeing them again on the channel, because I want to see just what else I can load into this thing. I want to put everything in it. I want to fill it with hummus, I want to fill it with guacamole, queso, just about anything.
Not gonna lie, this is pretty exhausting. Yeah, the challenge is here. And so is the bloating.
Yes.
That is gonna be around for a long time because the amount of salt that was in that wrap. The edema in my ankles tomorrow is going to be so bad. Okay, I don't think I can do any more salt right now. I was gonna say the same thing, it's back to sweet. But that also does mean more pistachios. We're delicious, but a lot of that flavor. Yeah. Well, so now we have honey roasted pistachios sticking in the pistachio vein. We know that there are all different types of nuts that we don't have here on the table, but we brought our favorite ones, not the ones that we're not all that into. Okay. Ooh. All right. So for the nuts, again, it is the honey roasted pistachios. I've never had honey roasted pistachios, so I am trying them this time on their own. Okay. That's nice. Not aggressively sweet, but sweeter. Yes. And for the mix-in, we've got walnut butter. So just the blended version of walnuts. Oh, it's gonna be another thick mixture. May add a touch of almond milk to it. And so I'll give you this in case you need it. I'll use the one that I have in my jar. All right. Again, it tastes fantastic, but I am dying 1,000 deaths over here. Yep. Ooh, I'm there. Oh, you had a lot of almond milk tears, huh? It was thin. It's pretty thin. All right, let's give it a go. Pretty tasty. If there's one thing I've learned from this experience, is that we can turn anything into dessert.
And y'all know that we love our desserts. It makes up like 95% of our channel. Yeah, but there's gotta be one food challenge channel that favors the sweets, and we are the guys for the job, no doubt.
Made it too thin. I have to eat it from the bowl. This looks like a really weird side of beans you get at a Mexican restaurant.
I love how you said that it looks like a really weird side of beans, and then we flashed a photo of the most standard bowl of beans that we could find on the internet.
Yeah, well, I think that more what I meant was the fact that it looked like beans, but it was actually nuts. It was one of those situations where it doesn't look like what it tastes like, almost like going in for a sip of water, but it ends up being Sprite.
Yeah, but as far as what was in this bowl, it was delicious. I would eat it again any day. It was a 10 out of 10 mixture. But your idea to put almond milk into it to help get it down was brilliant. Because everybody fantasizes of eating massive spoonfuls of peanut butter back to back, but we can tell you that after too many spoonfuls, or when you're this deep into a food challenge, that consistency becomes almost impossible to get down.
I don't know how much more I can take. This is a lot of nuts. I don't know how much we brought, but I do know that we definitely thought that we brought more than we could possibly handle. But we only have one left, because I think our thought there was of just nuts and nut butters. I'm fairly certain that we each had 16,000 calories or above. So that's why we thought that's probably more than we're going to be able to do. But we're here. We only have one more can of nuts each, which is a lot.
This is done.
But I think I have a little more in me.
Okay. I'll see how far into it I can get. I don't know if I can finish it, but... The last nut we have is everything bagel seasoning, cashews. Oh my gosh. It literally feels like there is a ton of bricks sitting in my abdomen right now. Okay.
We gotta remember.
Whew.
We gotta remember to laugh through the pain.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to add as little of this as I can.
Just a little bit. I don't know if it's going down, man.
I don't know either. I do not feel well. Ooh.
I'll leave some in here.
Yeah. There's one off there right there. Oh.
If we do this, I'll be very impressed, so let's fight for it.
Okay. I feel like this one makes so much sense in theory. You've got an everything bagel inspired cashew mixed with cream cheese on a vessel like a croissant. It makes so much sense, but I have absolutely no recollection of eating it whatsoever, so we might have to try making it again just to find out how good it is.
Yeah, I don't remember what this tasted like to any degree, because at this point in the challenge, it was the epitome of a challenge. Every single bite was a fight just to see how many more nuts we could possibly get down. But hopefully you guys are enjoying that challenge. If you are, please make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you watch our videos weekly. We really want to keep making these videos for you, and that is a way that you can help make it so we can do that. But while you are here, enjoy the rest of the video.
We're good at that. I think I'm done. It was my goal to at least finish that croissant. And I have like a little bit of this mixture left.
Same, that's about it. That's it, that's all that's left in there.
I don't think it's gonna go down.
Okay.
I'm almost done this glass of water. I'm having trouble swallowing. Okay. That's it. We'll weigh out the rest of this, do the math, get a pretty accurate count on how much nuts we were able to complete, but nothing else is going down. It's like sitting on the top of my stomach at this point. Yeah, like a rock, because of course we try to drink as little as possible when we're going to do a max out and try to see how much of something we can possibly eat. That was crazy though. Definitely had some good times, definitely had some good creations in that. Definitely the things that we brought with us to the challenge definitely helped all of those nuts go down. Yeah.
It really did help. We got through a lot more than I thought we would. I did not think that we were going to get to the last container of nuts.
I know, like, I have a feeling that that's probably like a quarter of that container of cashews, but I'd rather call it there and it stay down and then it go a different way.
Yeah.
Anyways, any final thoughts?
Nope, I think that that's all I have to say. I'm just impressed with our performance. I did not think we would get to that final thing of nuts. Overall, I think that we did it the right way. We did it how we would do it, and that in a way that I feel we would have got through that the most. If we hadn't done it without those extra things, I think it just would have been more abrasive against the mouth.
Yeah.
And it's already torn up to begin with. Like, all the skin on my mouth is just absolutely obliterated. And I think that was the best way of going about doing it, for pleasure and for also in my mouth.
Yeah, I think it went pretty well.
Again, we were trying to go for as many as possible, and I think that I got exactly as far as I could have today.
Yes.
So, anyways, that was the all-you-can-eat nuts challenge, and that was all that I can eat.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like. Jump in the comment section, say something fun. Subscribe to the channel if you're watching right now and you are not yet subscribed. We will leave a playlist here, a bunch of other crazy food challenges that we've done in the past. And hopefully, again, that you guys enjoyed this one, and we will see you again in the next video.